Welcome to BrickTrains, and I'm Joey, and I got one right out of the mail. Okay, so got a haul and a show and tell all combined. We gotta get this thing open. What are we gonna use? Let's use the knife. This is an eBay auction win. Actually, it wasn't an auction, it was a buy it now. And let's get it open and find out what we got. This box is all taped up. It wasn't sealed, so I guess this is a recycled box. I don't know. These are free from the post office if you use the priority mail. So, let's see. This is the first time I may have to adjust that camera. Keep moving my camera around. Okay, so here we go. We have bubble wrap. Don't need that. Don't need that. Dakota's not here to stomp them. All right, what do we have? We have well packaged, that is for sure. Look what we have, let's see. Yes. So this is set 1974. And it's a combination, 3 sets. You bought 2, got 1 free in the box. So, looks like we have all 3 here. And if I remember, yes. They are all numbered 1974. This is so awesome. Okay. So there's the one, 1974. It's a little castle set. Of course, there's a space set. They actually may be built 1974, or at least partially built. Oh, that instruction's a little bit. That's okay. And a city set, 1974. So let's see if we can build these real quick, or at least reassemble them. Okay, this is the helicopter. Probably should take these all the way apart and reassemble them. It looks like that. Right, here's our wrench. And that gives us this little tool. Little tool bin, workbench kind of thing. Okay. Sit you there and sit you there. And the helicopter, let's see. Yes, yes, yes. 2 reds, okay. 2 white plates. The white pieces, 2 white 1x1s. Just kind of looking through it, trying to see. All our pieces are here. Okay. That looks right. Our skids are not together. Let's get the, okay, here's one. Oh, I go back one here. And here. We got some searchlights on the skids. And this one goes here. Okay. And that goes on the bottom. I'm guessing right like that. Okay, so there's where we are so far. We'll get our sides in. Let's go ahead and turn it over real quick. The red on one side and on the other. So these are, I guess, the motor pods or something. We got the long piece, that's there. We got the red, that, 2 white pieces, the lid, the shield, the windshield, whatever. Okay, 2 of the red 2 pieces there, and then the propeller. And we're good. I think we have everything. Looks like our minifigs here. Yeah. Here's a little minifig. He looks pretty good. Let's get him in the helicopter. Okay, that's one down. think the space one is pretty well built too. Let's look and see what we got there. I bet I can put this one together. Maybe. Yeah, I better look at it because I don't know how far back that's supposed to be. Here's our instruction sheet. Yeah, that's in the right plot. That goes there. Oh, okay, so this one is actually missing pieces. Okay, so we'll have to deal with that in a little bit. We'll see if we can find some pieces to replace. But yeah, we are definitely missing some white wings on this one. So those are not terribly hard pieces to get, but they didn't come in the set. This is one of those sets that the value of the whole set is really in this box. These sets are all really common pieces, so I'm not really 100% worried about the pieces. Have the box, have the instructions. That's the main thing. Okay, so we're definitely missing pieces for the space set. Let's look at our little Forester. Make sure they're just not in the box somewhere. They're not. Okay. All right, this one here is further apart than the rest. Okay, let's just see what we got. Maybe we can piece him together too real quick. It's best to take everything completely apart and reassemble it. That way you know you have all the pieces. And I will probably take the space guy completely apart and make sure I'm not missing any other pieces. Sorry, I have a cold. I don't have a cold. I have allergies. Just might as well have cold. All right, we do have our little bow and arrow guy, our forestman here. He looks in really good shape. Yep. And his bow and arrow looks good. And his quiver, he has his quiver, so that looks good. So he's good. Then we have our peasant. He has a green whip, so he looks good. We have a horse with a red saddle. And put that in backwards, Joey. The horse with the red saddle looks pretty good. Good, decent looking horse. All right, let's see if we can figure this out. Those two pieces, we got those two. Got the blue piece, the big piece over the top. These two are, let's see. Nope, that's the other way, right? Yep, there we go. It's my first time using Lego. Oh, I see. It really, literally feels like it's my first time using Lego. Okay, we're that far. So far, so good. Yeah, this is actually a pretty easy little build. It just looked a lot more complicated than it was. So we have our wheels. And then these stacked railings are our side pieces. Kind of interesting. Those are like fences out of a city set. They go on the side. We have two sets of those. That makes our cart. Then we have a tool chest or a treasure chest. Right there. We have the pitchfork and a spear. And our pitchfork and spear go right there to the back. And our chest with our gold pieces, except this is before gold, right? So what we had was yellow pieces, our little yellow coins. We're going to hide those in the bottom of the wagon. like so. And then we're gonna put our little hay bales on top. Whoops, as I break it. We'll put our little hay bales on top again to cover up our treasure chest in there. There we go. Hay bales are covering up the treasure chest. Okay, so what you would normally do is you take the saddle out. They gave you the saddle. Take the saddle out and then put it in like that. And our peasant rides here, and our Robin Hood type character, because I'm pretty sure Lego didn't call him Robin Hood, probably copyright reasons, licensing reasons, and we'll put him there like so. There's that set. Okay, so let me go see if I can find the pieces that I need for this, and I'll be right back and we'll see if we can finish this build up. Okay, I went and I found my pieces. Here's the pieces that I needed, these little wing pieces. I did not have them in my store. I'm not sure if they're currently in still production, in white for sure. I'm not for sure. I got these out of my space collection of extra parts, and we'll get him built real quick. Let's see if we can get him on there like that. And this one on there like this. There we go. Now we have his wings. He looks good. Looks like he should. There he is, all put together. So, what do we have here? We have the 1974 Triple Pack. This is from 1989. This was a set that you could buy, and they gave you this free spaceship, which is from Futuron. And let's see, the name of him is Star Quest, according to the box. So Futuron set Star Quest. This is a 1974 is the number for him. And if you go to BrickTrains and look him up, all of these all have the same number, 1974. So I think the triple box is 1974-1, and then it's like 2, 3, and then 4, maybe, I think. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, you basically got him. He was a $2.29 value according to the box. So the only thing that's really special about him, he doesn't have any really special parts. These are all typical space parts. The only thing special about him is this is the only appearance of this minifig with a white helmet. Normal Futuron torso, plenty available, but the typical Futuron would have had either black helmet or yellow, I believe. But this little guy here has the white helmet, black tanks. So that's kind of a unique little take on the Futuron. It doesn't really increase the value per se of the minifig, because you can part that together. It's not a big deal to part that together. So you know that doesn't really it doesn't really increase the value. Now, if you're going to part it together, yeah, you're gonna have to get that straightened out. But it's probably about a $30 set if you want to piece it together and get your instructions. That's your important part, right? Your instructions. None of these sets had a box other than this box. These are all only came in this set. Don't know, since I didn't have anything internal, I don't know if they had how they were packaged inside, if they were just in clear bags or what. I would say if they were actually in a box inside, then it would have, there would be boxes available, but online to purchase, and we typically don't see any. There are currently none, and this style of box is not what they would have normally done at the time when they would have been selling. So like if they were like this was the giveaway, this was the premium set, if it was in its own little box, you would usually typically see that external to it, and you would see the other sets, all kind of in their boxes, and they will all be shrink wrapped together, whatever. So these were all in the box. Again, not sure what the internal packaging was. So the next one would be the, what are we calling this? The Firecracker USA. I think it's kind of hard to tell. Looks like they have Firecracker USA as 3 different words here, but online I think Firecracker is kind of mooshed together all as one word. It's just a simple little helicopter. It's got a little oil drum and tool bench. I guess that's a fire extinguisher there. So, and then we get one minifig with this. And the minifig, not too, oh wait, there we go. The minifig, there's not too much special about him, but this torso came in like 9 sets. So, but this minifig I don't think came in anything else, but the torso again was available, pretty well available. So it's not too hard to find him. That is a printed torso. So cool little guy with the zip up there. Little helicopter pilot. Let's get him back in the helicopter. All right. Helicopter looks pretty good. All red, white, and blue. I guess that's why it's Firecracker USA. Probably to support or to celebrate 4th of July, things like that. That also probably kind of, this is I believe is a US only set, obviously with the dollars and stuff on here that kind of, you know, it says retail for $9.99 on here. And then, like I said, the space set was a $2.29 value on top of the $9.99. So pretty sure it's a US only. This box definitely, because it says Enfield, Connecticut on it. So it's definitely American version. I don't think there was a European version. All right, there's our 2 instructions for those. Both 1974. What's that leave us with? That leaves us with the Smugglers Hayride, which has come apart here. I bumped it. See how well that worked, right? The whole point here is they're trying to smuggle that treasure chest under there with those yellow coins in it. This is just pretty much a standard Forceman. He has the small feather. And that feather, there would have been 3 of them. Most likely there was 3 of them that came in this set. They would have came on a round sprue. Kind of looked like this wheel. Whoa. Kind of looked like this wheel, except really thin, and it had 3 plumes. The small, the medium, and the large. One of those sprues with all 3 plumes on it in black is going to easily cost you $50 nowadays. I don't have the other 2 plumes, but I do have the one that goes with the set. The instructions mention, or not the instructions, the part out inventory on BrickLink mentions 2 of them. I think the large one and the small one. It doesn't mention the medium size one, which is kind of interesting. There's nowhere to use the large plume in the set, so it wasn't part of the set. And if I was making an assumption what actually came in here, I would have made the assumption that it was the spool piece. So in BrickLink, as an alternate, I would have put that sprue with all 3 pieces, because it is actually a part in BrickLink, and there are some of those available. Like I said, it probably cost about $50 to get one. So I don't have the other 2, but I do have that one, and I'm happy to have that. Forceman guy. You're gonna pay typical Forceman prices for him. He's pretty common little dude. I don't think there's anything special about him. Nothing that I saw. I could be wrong, but nothing I saw. But this guy, all right, the peasant, he only comes in this set, and his torso is unique to this figure, to this set. So that's kind of cool. So the only way you were really going to get this torso was was to get this guy right here. Again, this is going to cost you between $60 and $100 to get just this set. You probably could piece it together. I think a big value is going to be in this guy here and getting that plume. I did not look up this green whip as far as the color combination and value of this whip. This whip is typically not real valuable, but that green color I did not look up. So future editing me, put down here how much this whip is worth. So, all right, like I mentioned before, no boxes except for this one. We do have the instructions. So I'm really tickled to get, even though I was missing a couple pieces, I'm tickled to have the plume. I'm tickled that I have the torso. I have parts. All the parts are really good shape. Whoever had this set, they're really super shiny. So even, and they all seem to be, the right vintage, although these would all be modern bricks, but I'm looking at these wings and I'm like, okay, Joey, you just put those wings on there. So yeah, I mean, there's nothing like pat pending, so it's not really old bricks or anything. The color, it is old light gray, not light bluish gray, so that's right. Same with the propeller tiles. They're all, you can't see that with that spinning. They're all the older color gray. So again, not, you might have a little bit of trouble if you try to get the right color gray parts, getting some fairly new ones. I mean, again, these are in pretty good shape. I was really tickled. Came up on eBay. I had scrolled through one of my searches. I saw it and I was like, there's a space set. And I thought, surely I have it. It's just a little space thing, and I'll go back and, I can always part it together or whatever. I'm always looking for deals, but it immediately didn't stop me. Now, these sets like this where they have these giveaways and things, I typically like them. So what I did as I was scrolling by, I just hit the little heart right on eBay. So that puts it into my list, my watch list. And I come back, and after I'd kind of looked through everything new, come back and looked at this. I was like, okay, what is this? What's the price? It's a buy it now. The price was, I think it was, I don't remember. It was $100 and something. And I thought, man, is that a good deal? The box is kind of crushed. I'm just looking at the pictures. And the box is a little crushed. You can see there, it's a little crushed. So I started looking it up. Well, when I looked it up, I realized, there's not a lot of these for sale on BrickLink. Okay. And then you get to looking up some of the other stuff. It's like, these sets were not separated. So if I'm going to complete my space collection, I'm going to have to get this guy here in this set. I mean, the helicopter didn't really do anything for me. It's not whatever, but the Forceman, I thought, well, you know what? I can kind of get him. And then when I got to looking and I realized that the little peasant guy was only in this set and the price, and I got to looking at the price to part these together, I was like, I can't put this set together cheaper. Plus I get the box. And the box run the price way over. So the value that I paid was pretty good, actually. I got a pretty good deal is what I'm saying. And biggest part of the deal was this box. These boxes are pretty hard to get. So pretty tickled. 3 sets, 1 box. And I get to knock 3 sets off my want list too. Well, actually, probably 2 sets only. I'm pretty sure that Flyer Cracker USA was not on my list of wanted items, but pretty much any of the forest stuff's always in my wanted list, castle, things like that, and all the space stuff. So, all right, pretty cool little set. I like it. Thanks for watching. So you made it to the end of the line, which means it's comment contest time. So, anybody know the name of Dunkster Bricks' Lego City? first correct answer in the comments, and I'll pin you to the top.